Hi, everybody. As a Swiftie, I just need to say happy 7 years of life to the Lover album. Thank you for Lover, Cruel Summer, The Archer, You Need to Calm Down, and Paper Rings. Yes. Okay. On with the video. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Or if this is your first time here, I'm Chris. Just to touch base on my last video, I did it. I went to the Hilary Duff concert by myself. I was scared, but I did it, and it was so exciting. So I just want to talk about the concert a little bit while we play a little more Pokopia and clean up some Bubbly Basin. And then we'll get on to it will lead into the topic of the video today. Oh, hi Malamar. But so I went to the Hilary Duff concert, and it was exciting. It was scary. So I got into the Uber, and the Uber did not have the air conditioner on, and I was sweating. I was like, oh girl, this is about to be a long hour drive. But it was okay because at least I wasn't driving myself. So that was really nice. I got to the venue. Well, so the Uber driver, she was really lovely. She was really lovely. It was just very hot in there. I got to the venue, and there was so many people. So many people. I was actually gagged at how many people were there. So many people were dressed up as different Hilary Duff looks, and it was just so it was just such a you had to be there to feel the magic in the air. But I think because everybody in that room was healing their inner child by being there. Okay, so we're not spring chickens. Most Hilary Duff fans are not spring chickens anymore. They have their own children that they have turned into Hilary Duff fans now. It's been a long time since she's toured, and a lot of us grew up with her. So it was listening to those songs and having that feeling of hope and excitement for the future and everything that you felt when you were 12 years old dancing to them in your bedroom, to now feel those emotions and hear those songs as an adult in your 30s, and to also come back with the new music that she's released, which everybody could also relate to. So it was just very, I don't know, it was just very healing. And she even acknowledged that from the stage. She was like, I know how important it is for all of you. It's also very important for me. And I think it really touched base also with my last video, because she mentioned how scared she was to go on this tour to release this new album, but she did it, and she's so happy she did, because obviously look, it's been a huge success for her. So I just think that brings my video last time full circle, just do it scared. Just do it scared. And don't be like this girl that was in front of me at the Hilary Duff concert. There was this group of girls in front of me, and this one girl in their group was not having a good time. She was not a happy camper. She was not happy with their view of the stage, with the venue itself, with having to watch a screen because she couldn't see the stage itself. So she kept talking about how it felt like a Disney Plus special and blah blah blah, fully yucking her friends yum and ruining the time for them. And you could tell that the other girls were just girl, please, just make the best of it. We're here. We are here. There's no point in complaining and ruining the time for nothing, not just your group, but everybody around you who could hear you. Thank God there was this amazing girl sitting next to me who I had the time of my life with. And so we didn't let her bother us, and we were just super excited to be there. We were singing along to every single song she did. Hillary Duff did The Math. Oh my god, wait, that's the Chris Games song suggestion for the week. The Math by Hillary Duff from her Metamorphosis album, her first album. Okay, anyway, so me and this girl did not let this girl in front of us bother us, but her friends by the end of the show were visibly upset. Now, I know you like probably you want to avoid conflict with your friends and but if that were happening to me, I would have pretended like I didn't know her. Like, oh, I suddenly don't know you, and for the next 90 minutes, I have never met you before in my life because I'm going to enjoy my $200 ticket. Regardless of how you're feeling, I'll talk to you in the car. And you know what? Maybe not even then, because in like that computes in my mind as being selfish. You know, you're ruining the time for the other people you're with just because you're not having like a good time. Like, go back to the car then. Go sit in your car. What if you're having that horrible of a time? Go sit in your car. What's the point of sitting there and complaining? But best believe she had her phone out when Hillary did This Is What Dreams Are Made Of as the encore. So I guess you weren't having that bad of a time. But I don't know. Just people are weird like that. Just don't yuck somebody else's yum. Let people enjoy things. Because I think we probably have all had that situation where we've gone out with a group of friends and like one friend is just not feeling it that night for whatever reason and decides to make it everybody else's problem. I don't do a lot of things besides going to concerts, so a lot of my situations that have happened like that have happened at concerts, which always sucks because concert tickets are not cheap. So it's always like, I just spent all this money. Like this one time I bought tickets for me and two friends to go to Taylor Swift's Reputation tour. And I was super excited. I was like dressed up. I was like, yes, like let's go. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. I was living. I was so into it. And then this girl is reading the Hunger Games Mockingjay during Ready for It. And I was like, these are $300 tickets. These are $300 tickets that I paid for you for. And you told me you wanted to come. And like, so what are we, what? And she read the book the entire show, mind you. So like the other friend that I was with, like we had a good time. We made the best of it because I'm like, you're not going, what are you doing? You're not going to yuck my yum. You're not going to yuck my yum. I should have made you pay for your ticket though, is what I should have done. But I think it's just, I don't know. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. I want everybody to always have like a good time. I don't want to, I don't know. I wouldn't do that to somebody. I wouldn't do that to somebody. I would make the best of the moment, you know. But maybe that's just me. And maybe I'm an alien. I could be. But I don't like understand the concept of changing who you are to like make other people happy. I don't understand. I mean, because I've been treated horribly over the like things that I enjoy and stuff like that, and could just never be me. It could just never be me. I have felt, you know, I felt that pressure from people before to, like, especially recently. I've been feeling the pressure to behave or act or like think a certain way because of a friendship that I had, and it was like really getting to me, and I don't know where that actually came from, because for so long I've just always been so steadfast and like confident in who I am as a person. Like, I know who I am. I like what I like. This is what it is. And I was confident and comfortable with that. So to suddenly feel like I had to change anything about myself to please somebody else, it was like messing with me a little bit, and I just, you don't do that. Don't get into that hole with yourself, because if someone's meant to be your people, they're going to be your people regardless of whether you listen to Taylor Swift or, you drop Shack Palette at 5 gens. Like, people don't care. If you're friends, you just don't care. And it's not actually like a big deal. So if somebody's like making you feel that way, you need to remove yourself from that situation. And that also goes, for romantic partners. Don't change yourself to fit somebody else's idea of who you should be. If you get to the point where you're blowing off your friends because the guy you're talking to or whatever demands like all your attention, and that's like the opposite of who you are, but you're willing to do those things for like a guy, or if you're willing to dumb yourself down for a guy or a girl, whatever floats your boat. We don't judge over here at Chris Games. We accept all walks of life. You don't want to dim your light for somebody else, because it will never be worth it. Because at the end of the night, you have to sleep with yourself. You have to go to bed at night and know that, well, I did that thing today and I was miserable while doing it, but they wanted me to, and it made them happy. Don't let someone else yuck your yum. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, for example, this past week, that's why there was no video upload. Apologies. This past week, my boyfriend and I and our dog went on a little vacation, like a little getaway to a cabin in the woods, far away from civilization, which is what I wanted. I wanted to get away. I wanted to disconnect from the world. And I had no plans. We had no plans for going there other than like there was a couple meals we wanted to make, and we knew we wanted to go hiking one day. Other than that, it was supposed to be like a very chill week. And it was a very chill week. Like, don't get me wrong. But during that week, I ended up during like, our downtime, like when we weren't cooking or playing with the dog or, cleaning the grill, whatever. I ended up playing Pokemon Blue, like old school Pokemon Blue, which was my first Pokemon game, actually, way back when. And I ended up playing through most of Pokemon Blue the last week, and I felt like I reconnected with something in myself. And while noticing that I'm like reconnecting with something, I'm like, also, how lucky am I to have a partner that I don't feel like I have to dim myself for? I don't feel like I have to behave a certain way. Or like, could you imagine having a partner who looked down on you for playing video games, and your idea of relaxing on vacation is to play an old black and white Pokemon game? That would be horrible. That would be horrible. And the only reason you would get into that situation is if you dimmed your shine for someone else. The only reason you would get into that situation is if you were like, oh yeah, I don't really like video games either, and then turned it into a secret that you had to hide because you weren't honest, you weren't true to who you are to the people in your life. That's how you end up with a lot of relationships or friendships with no foundation, with no legs to stand on, because you weren't your true self. Of course, when we're first meeting people, we always want to put our best foot forward. That's normal. That's natural human behavior. But we have to do it honestly. You don't have to like put your hand out, like say, "Hi, I'm like crazy." No. You know what I'm saying? But you could be like, when you're talking about your hobbies, you don't have to pretend you like this just to get this person to like you. You can say, "Yeah, I play video games." Oh, you don't like it? Like it's actually like a red flag for you. Oh, no problem. Peace out, Girl Scout. Not gonna yuck my yum. You can't let somebody else yuck your yum. You just can't. You can't. You have to enjoy things. Not everybody's going to like the same things. Not everybody's going to feel the same way. Not everybody's going to think the same way. But we can be nice. We can be nice about it. We don't have to give people a hard time. Or like if it's like, like, okay, like that is actually like, oh, I don't like the way you conduct yourself when you're dating and the way you throw your friends in the trash when you're suddenly talking to a new guy. That's something where you can be like, okay, no, I don't need that in my life. My light is going to continue to shine with or without you. So it's like okay to be excited about things. It's okay to be passionate about things. It's okay to feel the things that you feel. It's not okay to make somebody feel bad about it. That's not okay. That's when we're like, all right, what are we doing here, Sister Spice? Because no, don't yuck my yum. Don't yuck my yum. I don't yuck your yum. I mind my business. I mind my business. I talk my shit on my YouTube channel. But I mind my business. I don't really, I don't get into it with the other people anymore. I can't. I have my circle, and that's good for me. Of course, new people will come, people will go. That's life. But you gotta know who is down for you the way you're down for them. And if somebody is out there making you feel less than or making you feel not worthy of things because of the things that you'd like, or because you feel things intensely, or because you're an emotional, sensitive person, you don't need that in your life. Remove that energy. It can exit stage left. Because what good is it serving you if you're just sitting there feeling like, well, I gotta turn my light down so I don't upset this person, or ooh, I gotta hide this part of myself so this person likes me, or I have to behave this way so this person will keep talking to me and stay my friend. That's not a way to live, fam. Don't do it. Don't do it for friends. Don't do it for family. Don't do it for a romantic partner. If you want to change, that's one thing. If you want to change something about yourself, or if there's something you're not happy with in your life and you want to do it, that's one thing. But don't let someone else decide for you. You know what's best for you. If you go to the doctor and the doctor's like, there's nothing wrong, but you feel it in your soul that something is, you know your body better than they do, go to another doctor. If you find yourself constantly having the same conversations with friends about how you feel they've disrespected you and there's been no change or nothing has progressed. It's okay to move on. It's okay to say this is not for me. This is not a table I wish to sit at. If, you know, you feel like you have to dumb yourself down to get a guy to like you, that's going to end horribly for you. And also horribly for him because he's going to end up realizing that you're not the person you claim to be. So he's going to feel lied to and misled. And you're going to be laying in bed at night unhappy because you know you're not the person you're presenting yourself to be. And I know people do these things because life is lonely and finding relationships and friendships and community is hard. But by doing these things, you're just making it harder. Be true to you. Follow your own light. March to the beat of your own drum. Because at the end of the day, we all die alone. We are all put into the ground by ourselves. And we need to be proud of ourselves and the life we leave behind when those days come. When those days, you only die once, sis, when that day comes. So make the best of it. Make the best of what you have. Keep your circle true to you. Keep your beliefs true to you. Don't let other people persuade you. Don't let other people make you feel any types of ways. Blast your Taylor Swift music. Wear the sparkly pink dress to the funeral. You know, just do you, babe. Just do you. Don't yuck someone else's yum. And don't let anyone yuck your yum. Bye, everybody.